All right, start right here with Noah.
Hey, well, Noah Weisskopf, Tar Heel 24/7. I'm curious, how tough is it for you to prepare the guys and not, I guess, with some uncertainty at the quarterback position? Is that a struggle? Is that tough for you guys, or what is your sort of mindset with that?
No, we have a role in our offense, and no matter who is playing at quarterback, really doesn't affect us. Whether it's during a game or heading into a game, it doesn't matter. So, you don't do anything different when. No matter who's in the game, we got guys that can execute their job, and it's our responsibility and the protections and the runs no matter who's in there. So for an offensive lineman, it really doesn't matter.
Would you say there's any sort of differences in terms of if Gio's out there versus Max, Gio's more mobile on the run kind of thing, or it's still just all the same?
No, football is football, and within the schemes are within the schemes, and that 3 technique's the same 3 technique no matter what. So nothing really changes.
Jeremiah?
Yeah, with Jeremiah Holloway with South Carolina. I wanted to ask about Chad Lindbergh in that center spot. Of course, Brian Crystal, he had his injuries and last played it last year. But he's kind of held it down in that starting spot. What stuck out to him, during the offseason, during training camp, where you guys felt comfortable, having him in the center? How do you feel he's kind of progressing in that spot?
Well, we really didn't know during the offseason, so we kind of had to figure that out after the offseason. But Chad's a smart guy, and he's done a good job picking up on a position that really hasn't played and really wasn't planning on playing. And so he's done some things. He's gotten better each week. He's gotten better each week of practice, so he's got to keep going in that direction. But he's done some good things for us.
Right.
Hey, Coach, Grant Sasser at the Tar Heels on the side. Clemson's defensive line is one of the best in the country. They had 2 potential first-round draft picks. From your film study, what has stood out to you from watching them film, and what do you think is their biggest strength?
Well, I think no question they're a really talented group of players. Those are guys that we knew about in recruiting at different places I've been, so they're really good players. But not only are they good players, they're coached well. Both defensive line coaches I've worked with before, and they're outstanding coaches, and they've done a good job with those players, and they play like they're players that played in the past. They play hard, they play smart, and when you have talented guys that play hard and smart, that usually means they're pretty productive, right? So they possess a lot of challenges for us and give us a lot of things that we're going to have to deal with, and so there's no question. It's a good matchup, of a challenge for our guys to kind of see, where they're at.
Michael?
When you first got the call from Coach Belichick, you spot his staff, what was that like? What has it been like working with these past few months?
Well, you learn a lot from coaching. You have the opportunity to work for coach has been great, and I think it's not only is Coach Belichick, he's one of the best coaches ever, if not the greatest coach to ever do it, and to have a chance to be able to work on that and learn from him and just be a part of that's been great. So yeah, it was exciting, and then you get in the season, so then you're just coaching ball, right? And so, but yeah, it's great to work for Coach.
Is there anything about him that has surprised you or caught you off guard?
No, he's been great, and every day you see why he's been as successful as he has been.
Adam Smith with Inside Carolina. Will, I wanted to ask you about, as you all, as an entire offensive staff, over the bye, took a look at everything from just a collective point of view. Would you call this a hard reset? I know guys talk about sort of pushing the reset button, but would you call it a hard reset with the extra time? And what have you all tried to look at to improve some of the production there where you've had some struggles?
Well, I think it starts just fundamentally as much as anything. I think fundamentally has been the biggest focus we've had, is try to improve in the fundamentals of the game, fundamentals of your position, the skill set at your position, and try to improve there is probably where we spend a lot of our time at. And if you what do you call a reset? It's every week you're trying to get better. You're trying to get better at those fundamentals. The bye week is really the same thing as, you want to be better next Thursday than you are right now. I think that's what teams who are good teams, and when you're building a program, that's what you do. You get better and you keep getting better. You just go to work, and it just through the process of stacking days is when you become what you want as a program. And so really we just kind of focused on that, and things that we do good, we want to do better, and things we need to improve on, we want to improve on, and really it just starts fundamentally.
I hear you on that. Was there anything like an ABC or XYZ in terms of things you wanted to change, again, collectively, to try to get the offense moving better?
Yeah, again, it goes back to, it's no different than everybody else in the country. There's your assignment and what to do and improving that, and then there's your how to do it, and then there's that how to do it, which is like the demeanor with which you play, and those are the things that we try to do. It's what to do, how to do it, and then really how to do it. So that's, if I came in here 2 weeks from now, it'd be the same thing we're trying to improve on. I don't think you can lose sight of that, and you stay where you're at, and you try to get better every day.
Yeah, I guess just on that, again, a lot has been said from you, the coaching staff, and the players about the fundamentals. For you guys, again, you said you've been focusing on, again, the fundamentals in this past week. Like, what more specifically do you need?
Yeah, pad level, hand placement, getting off the ball with quickness, angles to your assignment. Same as every week, I mean, those are the things that are the main fundamental. Finish, those are the things that are the main fundamentals at our position, and that's what we focused on.
One or two more,
When did you, diving back into Michael's question, when did you first hear from Coach Belichick, and I guess what was your initial reaction, and then just sort of take us through the process of you eventually deciding that this is what you wanted to do?
Sometime in January. I don't know. I just came back from the bowl game where I was at Western Kentucky, and just came back from the bowl game. So don't hold me to it, but sometime in January. But was able to come over, and from there was just like any other process. Came over, met, and those things kind of went from there.
Was it surreal at all to hear from Coach Belichick and then sort of get to start talking to him a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I didn't know Coach. I had some guys that played for Coach that had played for me in the past, and so I mean, like anything else, you're in the media business, and there's people who are the top of your business, and if you get a chance to meet them for the first time, that's a good thing. So yeah, but once you get to working, it's working, right? So that's kind of been the main focus.
And last one for Shelby.
And then just going back to, again, just what you see from him behind the scenes. Sorry, it's loud.
Yeah.
The or whatever it is. How have you seen Coach Belichick, obviously not the start of the season that maybe you guys would have wanted, but how have you seen just behind the scenes picking up this young group of guys?
Well, I think it kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. You're where you're at. You want to execute better. You want to play more consistent. You want to be more successful. I think it goes back to how you prepare and how you go about each day. Are you working to get better? Are you trying to stack days on every day? And that's the focus. Not to get long-winded, but I think we get caught up sometimes. It's the process. It's not the results. The results will take care of themselves. And there's a process that goes with getting yourself ready. And if you continue to improve in that, and you get better and better and better, then results change. And so that's what the focus has been, to try to get consistency, to try to be more successful, and that's where we go.
Perfect. Good stuff.
Jarvis, you ain't got no questions for me? Thank y'all. We'll see y'all.